What is going on, everybody? This is Stryker trying a brand new way of going about recording this video because Windows completely screwed me over. So we're going to head into the third battle here within the Elite Four. So when I recorded this episode earlier, my computer didn't record my microphone, so I'm backlogging here to record. So welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills. But all I have seen are challengers by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you guys. So we're going to try to do a commentary over this video that's already been recorded because unfortunately I saved the game, exited, and then realized that my whole thing got messed up. So Celio is the first Pokemon, and I accidentally kept Flygon on the front of my team. I meant to switch over to putting in Manectric or Aggron because they are most effective against the ice and water type Pokemon. So we switch out to Manectric here, and Celio used Hail, which is okay, that's not that big a deal. It will hail. It is one of the most annoying things to have to sit here and look at over and over and over at the end of every single turn. So we're going to get pelted by Hail, 9 damage at a time, no big deal. Thunderbolt should clean it up because obviously the stab bonus against an opponent who has water and ice. And we get it in one shot. Super effective, that's right. And we take down the first Pokemon. So Celio has fainted. Flygon and Manectric both split the 685 EXP apiece. So we're going to change Pokemon here, because Glalie is only an ice Pokemon, not an ice and water, like Celio was. So we switch over to Aggron. Now Aggron, thanks to my ability to find the Brick Break TM and teach it to Aggron, allows me to have a little bit of an advantage here. So Hail continues to fall, and Aggron gets pelted, loses a little bit of health. And we go ahead and use Brick Break. Bam! So Glalie's gonna take damage here, hoping for a one hit. Obviously not, but we at least get half of the health knocked out. Icy Wind's gonna hit us, not too bad. I think that's about a 55 damage kind of attack. So we take a little bit of damage. It's not very effective, so it's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it, but our speed does fall. So that does present us with an option of getting our butt handed to us as we're not faster anymore. So we get Hail pelted again, and Glalie goes and uses Ice Beam. Ice Beam kind of hurts, a little bit, due to the critical hit, so it's not too bad. It's not very effective, but the crit definitely did help, and this Brick Break will knock out the Glalie, since obviously we had done at least half damage last time, so again, super effective. Glalie goes down. And Aggron gets 2002 EXP, so we've got a Wall Rain coming up here for the next Pokemon. Manectric we shift over to. By the way, for next episode, I will fix it so my recording software gets my microphone, because sitting here and having to record a video twice, technically, kinda sucks, to be completely honest. So Hail continues to fall, and Manectric, again, will get buffeted by the Hail. Or I guess pelted. What is it? Oh, buffeted is the Sandstorm. So we're gonna go ahead and use Thunderbolt again, because Wall Rain is both a water and ice Pokemon, and Surf does a ton of damage, first off. Crazy. And second off, Wall Rain is faster than Manectric. That's not something you normally see. Crazy. So Wall Rain does go down to probably about 20, maybe 30 HP, which is unfortunate. We were looking for that one-hitter quitter. Citrus Berry is going to help reduce the damage, though, and a full restore gets used. Of course, a full restore gets used. I mean, that's pretty much guaranteed at this point if there's ever a Pokemon in the red or the yellow. So we use Thunderbolt once again. Watch that health go down, though. Bam! One hitter quitter. We knock it out. Sorry for blasting your eardrums if you're using headphones, but Wall Rain has fainted. 2,179 EXP goes to Manectric. We've got another Celio coming out, though, so we're not going to change Pokemon due to the fact that we still have the stab bonus with Thunderbolt. So we go ahead and hit the Celio, now level 52 instead of 50. And can we one-hitter quitter? Indubitably. It's super effective, and Celio goes down. 1,425 EXP, and another Glalie's coming out. So we're going to switch Pokemon. Like I said, it's only an Ice-type Pokemon, so Manectric has no reason to be in there. So we're going to go ahead and throw out Aggron to take this on with a little bit of Brick Break. which also I believe we could have used the Iron Tail attack, but I really wasn't worried about it because they're both doing about the same damage. I think one of them's like 85, the other one's 75 damage, so it's not a big deal in either regard. Glalie used Hail though, so we do get another turn without taking a whole lot of damage, which I was worried because we're only at 88 HP. We've already lost over 100 health here on Aggron, so we could have been in a pretty sticky situation, but Aggron gets pelted, not buffeted. I almost said buffeted, but gets pelted by the Hail, Brick Break once again, and Glalie goes down. It's super effective, of course. So Aggron got 2,083 EXP, and Elite Four Glacia goes down. You and your Pokemon, how hot your spirits burn. The all-consuming heat overwhelms. It's no surprise that my icy skills failed to harm you. And I got 5,300 Poke Smackaroons for winning. Advance to the next room and there confirm the truly fearsome side of the Pokemon League. And what Pokemon Elite Four is not complete without a Dragon Master, right? So we're going to go ahead and do some healing up. We need Aggron to get some health back. We've got Manectric who's going to need some health back. So yeah, this is interesting going back through and watching what I did earlier, even though I had already, like, you know, did the whole commentary and stuff like that, but that's fine. So 2 Hyper Potions, no big deal. On to the next challenge, but first we are going to switch our Pokemon. We're going to switch out Flygon and put in Gardevoir, because Gardevoir hasn't gotten a whole lot of love at all during this Elite Four. It was pretty much just, I wanted Gardevoir to have Gardevoir for the most part, so even though Gardevoir will be key when it comes to defeating the actual Pokemon champion, we need to use Gardevoir just to get in a little bit of fun, right? I am the last of the Elite Four, Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. Duh. They are free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me. Da, da, da! So yeah, Pokemon are free before we capture them. They're wild living things. Such insight, such a master. Elite Four Drake has sent out a Shelgon, and like I said, throwing out Gardevoir just for a little bit of fun. So we're going to go ahead and use Psychic as it's our most powerful attack. Confusion does a little bit of damage, but I mean, Psychic has the 90 damage rate. Almost a one-hitter quitter, and a Rock Tomb hits us in the mouth. Take a little bit of damage, you know, 22 damage, that's not a big deal. But my speed fell, so that presents a potential issue here moving forward, and of course, when the opposing Pokemon is in the red or the yellow, a full restore is used. So I switched over, instead of using Psychic, to Confusion, because I figured no matter what, we're going to need Psychic down the road, and if Psychic was that powerful, then we can use Confusion and most likely two-shot it, since we couldn't one-shot it with Psychic to begin with. So I figured, might as well use it. It ended up using Protect, so we used 3 attacks to knock it out, but we do take down Shelgon, faints, and we get 1,603 EXP in our pocket. And we are going to change Pokemon, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Are we going to? I don't remember. Yes, we're going to change Pokemon, and we're going to switch over to Swampert. Now, this is where things get ridiculous, guys. I actually, for like the first time in this series, maybe the second time in this series, I swore in the middle of doing this, right? I said a naughty curse word, so I guess it's good that I didn't actually get to use the audio from beforehand. But anyway, so Flygon used Earthquake. That did some substantial damage. 60 damage. Look at that. Muddy Water. Missed. Okay, that's fine. We miss every now and again. No big deal. Earthquake again. We're taking another 60 damage or so. Yep, there you go. Muddy Water. Twice now in a row that is missed. Muddy Water again. Flygon used Earthquake. So now we're going to be down to like 10 HP, 15 HP, right? We're at 12. 3 times in a row. 3 times Muddy Water has missed in a row. And at this point, I'm going on a little rant, right? So let's go ahead and go to the summary. We'll go over here and look at Muddy Water. Bam, 85 accuracy, right? And we missed 3 times in a row. Surf does the same amount of damage at 95 power. So what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to switch Muddy Water and Surf. I really liked having it around just so I could potentially use the accuracy loss that Muddy Water can utilize. You know, it's a very small chance, but we're gonna switch it because obviously it's not working, it's not hitting for me at all. So Swampert does go down to a flamethrower, which isn't the biggest of deals. It wasn't very effective, but it's fine. So we throw out our own Flygon, so it's a Flygon on Flygon battle. Also, I think that the Flygon Spirit looks awesome. Or Sprite, not Spirit. Sprite looks awesome when you're against it, but not so much when it's your Pokemon. Like, it looks sick compared to us seeing it from the back, you know? But a one-hitter quitter, 2,236. We got lucky because of the critical hit there. Obviously, Dragon is super effective against Dragon. So we're going to go ahead and use Dragon Breath once more on the Altaria. It takes a little bit of damage, right? So about 2/5, maybe a third or so. So Dragon Dance. Altaria is now 2 times speed and 2 times attack against us, which is actually pretty scary when it comes to the fact that our Flygon is pretty susceptible to dragon damage. So we go ahead and do, again, Dragon Breath, praying for a crit. We don't get it. So we do take the 2 times damage, which is ridiculous. It did over 70 damage, but for once they didn't use a full restore, and Altaria goes down. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. 2,175 EXP, and Flygon is the first party Pokemon to reach level 56. So Kingdra's coming out, and we are going to switch one more time. We're going to throw out Altaria, because the only thing that I have in my party that's actually effective against it is Dragon. And since our Flygon is Ground and Dragon, we're pretty highly susceptible to Kingdra's attack moves. So we're going to go ahead and use a Dragon Breath. Knock down about half of its health. It is super effective. As we know, Dragon is super effective against Dragon. They go ahead and use Dragon Dance as a setup move to try to get the double attack, double speed, but we can't knock it out just yet because we get hit with that smoke screen. Now, we always miss when we get hit with smoke screens, right? What did I say? We always miss. So, unfortunately for them, Kingdra is going to use another Dragon Dance instead of just attacking me, because if it had any sort of dragon move, it would be pretty good against me, or a rock move, perchance. But we go ahead and knock it out. It is super effective. We didn't take any damage, but we did still have a little bit of that accuracy loss from the smoke screen that we took to our face, and Salamence is coming out. So we're going to shift back over to Gardevoir, because I really don't have anything super effective against it except for dragon moves, but I want to keep things fresh, right? I want to keep it funky fresh, and throw out Gardevoir and see what happens. So we got one of the ugliest sprites. They messed up when it came to Emerald. They needed a much better looking sprite than this thing. Ridiculous. But anyways, we go ahead and use a Psychic, and it takes down half damage. Now Crunch is gonna hurt because Gardevoir's Psychic, Crunch is Dark, and we're now down about half health. Salamence does have, I believe, a Citrus Berry. That is correct, a Citrus Berry, which raises up its health, so Psychic might not knock it out, but we're really hoping for it. And it doesn't, of course, but Crunch one more time, so we're getting down to, for a nice little pun, Crunch time, right? Gardevoir is low. Full Restore, of course, Salamence is in the red, so we're gonna get out an attack, and we know that we're faster to begin with, right? So we're gonna get the first attack next round. So we go ahead and hit it with a Psychic. A low roll this time. So there's a chance this might not knock it out. But we come through in the clutch with a high roll. I guess that could have been a like a standard roll, whatever. 2,568 EXP in our pocket, and we have defeated Drake. Superb, it should be said. And I got 5,500 Poke Schmackaroons for winning. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokemon. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a virtuous heart. Pokemon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of trainers and grow strong. Go! Go onwards! The champion is waiting. But before we go ahead and do that, we are actually going to bring this set of episodes here to an end, and we will take on the Pokemon champion in the next set of episodes and maybe get ourselves into a little bit of legendary Pokemon capturing. So we'll see what happens in the next set of episodes. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all next time.